Hi and welcome to our video. In this video, we will discuss the difference between taxable supplies and exempt supplies. In our video, Introduction to VAT, we explain the importance to distinguish between taxable supplies and exempt supplies. You are only required to register for VAT should your taxable supplies exceed 1 million rand. VAT is charged on taxable supplies, which are supplies of goods or services made by a vendor in the course or furtherance of an enterprise carried on by the vendor. Supplies of goods and services will be taxable supplies unless specifically listed as exempt. Exempt supplies are supplies of goods or services where no VAT is raised and input VAT may not be deducted to make these supplies. Should a business only make exempt supplies, it will not be able to register for VAT irrespective of the number or value of the supplies made. The following are examples of exempt supplies. Financial services such as the provision of credit life insurance, the services of benefit funds such as medical schemes, provident, pension, and retirement annuity funds. Donated goods or services sold by nonprofit bodies. The sale of goods manufactured by an association not for gain if at least 80% of the value of the supply consists of donated goods or services. Residential accommodation of a dwelling, excluding commercial holiday accommodation. Passenger transport by taxi, bus, or train. Educational services provided by recognized educational institutions such as primary and secondary schools, technical colleges, or universities. Childcare services provided at creches and after-school care centers. Services provided to members of body corporates, share block companies, retired persons, political parties, trade unions, housing schemes, and homeowners associations which are supplied out of levy contributions by such members. Let's explain some of the exempt supplies in more detail. Financial services. The following financial services are normally exempt from VAT. The exchange of currency, equity or participating securities, the provision of life insurance policies, the buying or selling of derivatives and options, the buying and selling of cryptocurrency, excluding fees associated with cryptocurrency of digital wallet management. All fees, commissions, merchants' discount, and similar fee-based charges relating to certain financial services are subject to VAT. Since financial service providers make both taxable and exempt supplies, it will be required to apportion any VAT incurred on goods or services acquired, which cannot be directly attributed wholly for the purposes of consumption, use, or supply in the course of making taxable supplies. Please refer to our video explaining apportionment. Association not for gain and welfare organizations. An association not for gain may only register if it meets the general registration requirements. The exemption applies if at least 80% of the value of the supply consists of donated goods or services. Letting of dwelling. VAT is not raised on the supply of a dwelling under a lease agreement. This includes employee housing supplied by an employer. Definition of a dwelling. A dwelling is defined as a building or a part of a building which is used or intended to be used as the residence of a natural person and includes any fixtures and furnishing enjoyed with the supply of the dwelling. Please note that this definition excludes the supply of commercial accommodation. The letting of land that's principal purpose is for accommodation in a dwelling either erected or to be erected is also exempt from VAT. Passenger transport, road and rail. The passenger transport by road or rail, including commuter transport, suburban and mainline trains, mainline and luxury buses and taxis, is exempt within the following conditions. The transport is between two places within the Republic of South Africa. The transport is for fare-paying passengers and their baggage or belongings. The transport is supplied in the course of a transport business. The following services is excluded. Any fees charged for a game viewing drive, VAT at standard rate must be charged on this service. Transportation of passengers by air and sea between two places within the Republic of South Africa constitutes a standard-rated supply and does not fall within the exemption. This exemption also does not apply to car rental businesses and the free transportation of employees. Educational and childcare services. Educational services supplied by the following entities is exempt from VAT. All state schools, schools registered under the South African Schools Act, and further education and training institutions registered under the Further Education and Training Act. Universities, universities of technologies, colleges, and other institutions providing higher education which are registered under the Higher Education Act. Institutions which are approved public benefit organizations which supply adult basic education and training, education and training of religious or social workers, education and training of persons with permanent physical or mental impairment, bridging courses to indigent persons to enable them to enter a higher education institution. Creches and after-school care centers are also exempt from VAT. The supply of lodging or boarding by institutions such as schools, universities, colleges, or universities of technology is also exempt, provided it is supplied for a consideration in the form of school fees, tuition fees, or payment for lodging or board and lodging. Thank you again for watching our videos. Should you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comment section below. Please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. Also click the bell icon should you wish to be notified when we upload any future videos.